In a world filled with monsters, magic, and violence, one must carve their own path through it all. You were thrown into prison. It looked like it was all over, until a strange man freed you and a few others. Then encountering a mysterious entity and deciding to join together for a mutual, parasitic-like relationship. You are tasked with finding and killing King Arthur, once and for all. But will you?
Arthur. You're insane. He's insane.
The King Arthur, that has already been dead for 600 years, King Arthur.
Precisely.
Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. It's a first-person fantasy RPG set in a reimagining of Arthurian legends mixed with Celtic mythology. You are freed from jail with a task to end this cycle of reviving King Arthur. Not much is revealed to you, but that's what you will discover. Explore the lands, helping or hindering people, and make choices that will affect the story. Before I continue, wanted to remind you to please subscribe, like, and comment. Engagement is what I'm rooting for in 2025, and in any videos I make, it would be awesome to see you again. The game released in early access in late March of 2023, being developed by Questline and publisher Awakened Realms. They aim to bring their own view on dark fantasy. Gamers who are familiar with Bethesda games, particularly Oblivion or Skyrim, will find similarities in the combat and sort of gameplay feel. More on that later. This game is being made by a small team and promises to deliver awesome stuff with constant updates and feedback shown in the community updates. I've not beaten the game or sunk hundreds of hours into this quite yet. Keeping that in mind, the game is quite fun with being able to use different types of spells, such as sending a crow to distract or siphoning blood. The environments are quite nice in a dark, creepy way. Fighting is indeed the focus in my opinion, especially the magic. Although being a stealth archer in this game is just as OP as Bethesda games. There are plenty of armor, weapons, and spells to discover in your journey, encouraging exploration. There's a simple skill tree that buffs how one plays, from archery buffs to parrying buffs. I will say the combat can be a hit or miss for some. Not everyone enjoys the jankiness of the combat in Bethesda's games, where it feels a little bit rigid, and the AI at times are not the greatest. But you will be surprised how difficult the game can be. Enemies will not always wait their turn, and they hit hard. So be ready to parry and dodge, as they are essential. I found at times the game was throwing some bullcrap moments, like when enemies would sometimes do an animation, but somehow cha-cha slide right into you with a stab that kills you. But depending on how you play combat, it can be a little bit easier. Oh, and fast traveling is not as easy in just opening a map and teleporting. Most of the time you'll need to walk around, unless you have a special type of material that allows you to fast travel. At the end of the day, I say this game is quite nice. The devs are very clear in their scope and goals, and have created something that is honestly makes Bethesda games to an extent feel weak AF. Imagine if this studio had the budget and size of Bethesda studios. Anyways, it is still in early access. The game has a demo which I highly recommend downloading. It's a short experience and gives you an idea of what combat and exploration is kind of like. I personally would wait for a sale unless you are a huge fan of Bethesda likes and you need your next fix. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you've ever heard of this game before and if you are considering getting it. Support me by doing the trifecta of YouTube actions. Subscribe, like, and share. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.